work right now. No. Actually, not. No. Hold on, I'll call right back.
Listen, y'all, yesterday was a very reflective moment for me. I got a chance to just, sit and be grateful. I had a birthday yesterday that, I didn't really tell anybody. If you know, you know. But I didn't really want, as crazy as it might sound, I didn't really want all that traffic on my phone. I don't really usually tell people when my birthday is. And to be honest, I don't know, you might call it weird, but I don't know why I do that. I'm not the type of person that just want a bunch of people hitting my line just because it's my birthday. Especially if, the connection is not, genuine. I don't want, that's almost like somebody telling you like Merry Christmas just because it's so-called Christmas. Stuff like that, I rather not even indulge with. But anyway, what I was saying was yesterday was a reflective moment for me because I just was grateful for being here, you feel me? I woke up. And when I woke up, I found myself thinking about, things that I haven't accomplished yet or things that I haven't done, but I had to check myself because according to the doctors, 23 years ago, I'm not even supposed to be here. So that alone it made me sit back and really just thank God for everything that He has done in my life and how far He has taken me. You feel me? I was told that I wouldn't have any muscle mass. I was told that I wouldn't grow any facial hair. And basically, like, I was going to be weak for the rest of my life. You feel me? And I would be looked at as like a little boy because of everything that the chemo did to me. So I really had to just sit back and just, understand that the power of God is real. And if you watching this, you feel me? I don't want to, smush it on your face, but whatever you going through, I need you to understand. You gotta keep your faith strong, I don't know what you believe in, but I'm here to tell you, God is real, man. And I don't think He expects for you to be perfect, but I do think He expects for you to, live in alignment to not only better your life, but better the lives of the people around you. So anything that you're doing that may be destructive, that's not causing you to, move forward, it's time to tighten up, because the world that we live in, it's a lot of people that's going through it. It's a lot of people that right at this moment, they not seeing the brighter side of life. You feel me? But it's seasons for everything. It was a point in time, it was a season that we were in where it felt like, we wasn't going to make it. And I often, bring up those times because it's real. Just last year, I could remember being in a situation where I knew we was going to get through, but the hope was very low. I don't know if y'all have ever been through this, but you could be in a point of time in your life where it just seems like everything is going wrong. Where it feel like the pressure of life is just against you. You don't know how you going to make it. And that's really the time that you need to be leaning on God, and you need to, you feel me, put your faith in, and really change your life for the better. Because a lot of the times we end up in situations that could have been prevented if you was moving the right way or you was thinking with some form of consciousness. That's why yesterday I just had to sit back and be grateful. I also realized that I did shed a lot of people because those texts was a little slim. It was a little slim, but I'm not really surprised. Coming into this new year, we made a lot of adjustments. We made a lot of shifts just in you know, the everyday people that we were surrounding ourselves by, or just the people that we was dealing with in general. And to be honest, when you are at a space where you are no nonsense, the people that you are used to being around, they don't want to be around you no more when you decide to tighten it up, tighten things up, when you decide to start moving a little different, when they can no longer, you know, capitalize off of your ignorance or, you know, your weaknesses. And it was a lot of healing that needed to be done, you feel me? When you in a space that you feeling weak or you feeling somewhat vulnerable, that's how people find avenues in your life to attach themselves or, you know, to cling on to you. Because you don't have the strength to, you know, move on without them. You be feeling like you need somebody by your side to, you know, get you through certain things. But now that that season is over, it ain't really nobody around like that, which is a good thing. Because a lot of times, those people just be distractions. Distractions on your journey, distractions on where you see yourself heading. You feel me? There's a lot of people that may be in your life right now that's not meant to be. And it's kind of slowing you up from the things that, you know, the blessings that you got coming your way. So yesterday, I really was in a zone of just, you know, just expressing gratitude. I ain't even, to be honest, I didn't even go out. I ain't party. I ain't do none of that. I don't know if it's because of my old soul, old spirit. I don't know what you want to call it, but I really didn't have the desire to do any of those things. And I don't know why. If you asked me and I told you a question, I don't want to lie to you. I don't know why I didn't have the desire to just go out and just, you know, turn up, or, you know, I celebrated in another way. I chilled, I spent some time with my brother, you feel me? I worked on a couple things that I needed to work on. And I was just appreciative for life, just being able to see another day, you feel me? And that's just what I woke up thinking about. Don't mind these clothes next to me. I'm just doing some laundry that had piled up. You feel me? I had clothes that I had washed that were just sitting in the washer. It was clothes in the dryer, so waking up this morning, I had to get that out the way. Today is a beautiful day, though. I did get a chance to, you know, speak with my mom and my grandma, boss lady. You feel me? They are doing amazing. And little things like that bring a smile to my face, bring joy to my heart. To know that everybody in my family is healthy. To know that we making progress in life. You feel me? We surrounded around love and positivity. You feel me? We building together. We growing together. Things like that is what brings joy to my heart. You feel me? I'm not the type of person that, you feel me, I got to be around a bunch of people. And I told y'all before, that's just not me. But in the world that we living in, it's best that you know, also find, or you surround yourself around people that have genuine and true love for you. And, you know, they able to support you during times where you might be feeling low. Because I'm going to be real. That's the only way that you really going to be able to make it. You feel me? That's the only way that you really going to be able to make it, is by having people around you that, you know, genuinely care about you. It's no way in the world you think you're going to build something substantial by being around people who, you know, that's for you part-time. When things get dark, you know, they going to talk about you. You know, they going to capitalize off you until you don't have nothing left. People like that, you don't need to be surrounding yourself by. You only want to surround yourself around genuine love and, you know, people that want to see you win without taking away from you, without, you know, seeing what they can get out of the situation, trying to capitalize off you any way they can. Alright, y'all, fast forward, we at the game. Before we walk into the game, I just gotta talk to y'all. I gotta bust it up with y'all real quick. To be honest, it's like this is all a blur for me. I'm gonna be real. And the reason I say that is because just last year, me and my family wasn't in a position to be able to, you know, go to Basil game for multiple reasons. One of the reasons being that, you feel me, we was working so hard, we was hustling so hard that it didn't really permit us time to do anything but go get that money. But it's like the way God worked, the way God operates, you feel me, he's opened up a lot of doors. And he just keep continuing to bless us. And sometimes it gets to a point where, I don't want to say I get nervous, but when he started blessing you, you feel me, it's out of your control. You know, a lot of people feel like that when they elevating in life and when they doing certain things, you know, it's their doing. As much work as we done did, as much as we done prayed, certain things that he's doing in our life, you can only tell that it's him. It's nothing that we're doing. You feel me? We just, you feel me, trying to live the best that we can live while putting him first, while striving to be the best versions of ourselves that we could possibly be. So everything that's, you know, going on, I'm so grateful for y'all to be a part of the journey, you feel me, because y'all are getting a chance to experience, you feel me, what things is like from our point of view. You feel me? We don't get a chance to show y'all everything, but we gonna show y'all what we can. So I still got a game tonight. This is the team that they lost to before. You feel me? I think he's gonna do his thing. I think he's gonna turn up. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of the game, but I'm gonna update y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on afterwards. You feel me? I did get here a little bit earlier because I know it's gonna be jam-packed. So I gotta go ahead and get my seats. You feel me? I just wanted to go ahead and let y'all know what was going on before I actually walked into the game.
Box out white. Hey man, get your hands back. Get your hand in your own lane, Purple.
Of course, they ended up coming out with the win. Boz hit a clutch 3 at the end with some foul shots. It definitely was a great game, you feel me? He was struggling a little bit, but they pulled it through. I'm waiting for him to come out now. When I tell y'all, I'm a little tired, I ain't gonna even hold you. I was yawning and all that through the game, but it was a successful night, so you feel me? I'm gonna see how he feel, and we gonna call it a night. I ain't gonna lie, they might go to the championship and do their thing. This season a little successful, I ain't gonna lie. Way better than last year, so we gonna see how it turned out. But that's the end of this vlog, man. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching, and we gonna see y'all next time.
Y'all just foda, né?
Like, subscribe, and ring that bell notification for more vlogs. Let's get it!